Hi everyone. Good evening, and welcome to my life. I believe we all are doing well and happy Tuesday. I'm just gonna wait for some minutes for our friends and family to join. Okay. So how are we guys doing? I believe we are all doing very well. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a little patience. Hello. Hi. Okay. Yeah. Let's say a little bit story today. Today is a story day. It is good sometimes to say society things that we've been through that has happened to us because sometimes some people are going through the same situation. So I believe it's amazing to share some of the things we've been through because it's really good. Every one of us have a different thought and opinion and a different perspective of life. So it's important to share stories sometimes. So this is the reason why I'm doing this. Give me a second. I'm gonna share this on my phone to my Facebook so our friends and family can also join from Facebook because it's very interesting. This is a true life story. This happened to me. I believe this happened, yeah, it was on the 4th of October 2024. Yeah. So it is real, okay? This is not me just trying to add things up. It is a true life story, what happened to me, though I've been through something I like, but I don't really like take it like offense or take it personal because I believe every one of us have a different attitude, a different education, and a different way that everyone is brought up in their home. So I don't really take such things personal because I am a different person and I think differently. Okay. So I have shared this on Facebook, so our friends can join. As I've said, friends and family can join the live. Just give me a second. It's like, yeah, I prefer it this way. Yeah, I prefer it this way. It's like it's too like awkward. I don't know. If you see me, just let me know. If you see me clear and if you hear me clearly, let me know. Okay. I'm just trying like to be patient because I want our friends to join so I can continue with the story. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the details. It was on the 20, no, not 20th. I think it was on the 4th. I have it on my phone. Just give me a second. I'm gonna search for it. I do have it because I do have like, let me see. No, it wasn't November. Yeah. 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 It was on the 4th. It was on the 4th of October 2024. I was just walking on the street, minding my own business. I went to this shop that I normally buy stuff, like food stuff. So I went to this shop, I bought my stuff because I normally see this person in the door of this shop, you know, begging for some money. People that beg for money, stuff like that. And sometimes, I don't like supporting. I don't even like think what they are going to do with the money because it's not my business. So I normally see her some of the time when I go to this shop, and just like that. And suddenly, I went to this shop again. I bought stuff, and on my way going to where I was going, suddenly from nowhere, this lady was just yelling in the street. Oh my goodness. She was just yelling on the street. Oh my goodness. I was just holding on myself, like pinching myself, trying to like, oh my goodness. I was just praying like, oh Abaya, please give me the strength, give me the encouragement, like just to ignore this person because sometimes you don't have to behave the way people behave, because every one of us is different, we behave differently, and you don't have to behave the way people behave. Even if every one of us have a different education in our home, you still don't have to behave that way. She was just yelling, saying all sort of things. And there were people around. Um, anyway, I didn't like take it like she was doing something. I don't know how to really explain it, but I didn't feel bad in me, but I was just like inside me, I was just praying inside me, like, Abaya, please give me the strength to ignore her, to ignore everything she's saying. Everything she was saying wasn't that nice, to be honest. It wasn't that nice, and it wasn't good at all. She was even telling me, like, go back to your country, go back to Africa. This is not your country, blah, blah, blah. She was just saying all sort of things, but I was just like holding on to myself. And inside me, deep inside me, I was even saying that I forgive you because I know you are not 100%. I know you are not in yourself of everything you're saying. So I'm not going to pay any attention to anything you're saying. I'm not going to take it as an offense. Excuse me, because I know you are not feeling fine. And deeply, I believe she wasn't feeling fine. This person wasn't feeling fine at all. Because if someone is really like, really okay, 100%, you will be yelling at people in the street, just saying all sort of things that are not even accurate. So I was just walking by. I was praying like, oh Father, give me the strength. I was even saying inside me, deep inside me, telling her that I forgive you. I forgive you. And I truly did. I did at that moment, at that point, I did forgive her. I didn't take anything she was saying as an offense. I was even laughing. To God I am mine. I was laughing because it was some of the stuff was so funny. And I said, no, no way. The devil is a liar. Because, sometimes there are some certain situations that you have to behave maturely. You have to really behave maturely. And you have to have the standards, like to ignore society type of things. Because, she wasn't fine. And beside, I'm not the cause of anything she was going through at that moment, that person. I'm not the cause of what she's been through or she was going through. The thing is that I saw like a bag behind her. Like I don't know if she have clothes or whatsoever in this bag behind her. I don't know if she ended in the street or she don't have a home or she don't have somewhere to stay or somewhere to sleep or food to eat, but I wasn't the cause of that still, but I did understand that something was wrong. So maybe she was just annoyed or she was just out of her own humor. I don't know. She was just screaming, screaming. But deep inside me, I was saying, okay, I'm not the cause of your situation. Okay. I'm not the cause of your situation. Everybody do have problem. Everybody do have situation. So you don't have to put your problems and situation on people that they are the cause of it. I even make a joke. I was like, okay, if you know that you end up in the street, that you don't have a home, please do go and meet your president. I'm not the cause. Sorry to say that, but that is how I felt. Like, or maybe you should go to people that do support so they can support you or they can look for a home for you to stay. But I was in the cause. So I was just going by, walking my way through my journey, just going through my journey, and I was praying. I was laughing because the thing was really, really funny. And sometimes people are like that. And to be honest, it's not the first time I have been through that as a dark girl living in the diaspora. So I didn't really take it. It wasn't like surprise to me because it's not the first time, it's not the second time, not even the third time. So you have to be really, really mentally strong enough, like to face such situation, and you have to be really, really educated person to avoid such situation, that you don't interrupt with them, you don't argue with them, you don't even insult them back because they are saying some words that are out of normal. Because sometimes a lot of things is going on in the world that people are not 100% in their mind. So sometimes they tend like to put on the stress and what they are going through on people else. It's not like that. Or just put it on somebody you don't know because they are the cause of your situation. It's not like that. Like, we have been through a lot. I have been through a lot. Sometimes I don't even think like somebody caused my situation or is enemy or whatsoever. We just have to know how to accept maybe if we've done wrong or we've made mistake in life and try to amend our mistakes. So that is how I feel. And yeah, so it's really bad sometimes the way such people do treat other people, maybe because of your skin color or whatsoever. And beside, I am truly, truly grateful of the education I was brought up with, because my skin color doesn't define me, who I am, or my destiny, or for me to love people. I don't hate anybody. I love all skin color. I don't care if you are Caucasian, if you are Asian, whatsoever you are. It's not my business. I love people, and this is how I was brought up in my home, to love everybody, to respect everybody, and help everybody, help anyone you can. So it's really, 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 really good. And that tells the type of education I have in my home. Because to be honest, like, I don't even imagine like how people I can't imagine how people can live with so much hatred, so much hate, or just because of skin color. We start calling people name in the street, yelling at people, telling me go back to my country. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was really, really funny. I was laughing. Uh, I was just laughing. Oh my goodness. Not just laughing like haha in the street. It was like me just smiling, like just telling her, you know what? I know you are not 100%. I do forgive you. I'm not going to keep it in my mind. And I didn't really keep it in my mind. And sometimes I do laugh about this situation at home. Like, it's really, really funny how people mind works. And it's really bad when people has a lot of prejudice. the mind is not right. When the mind is not right, the body is not right either. Because even the scripture says it, when the head is sick, the body is also sick. The mind has to be healthy, the mind has to heal. So when the head is not right, the body can't be right either. So the reason why I'm doing this, I'm also going to use this video to encourage anybody, any dark skinned girl that is living in the diaspora. If you have experienced such thing or you've been through such thing, I just want to let you know I understand you. You are not alone. And please do not be carried away when you experience such situation and when you're going through such situation, because this situation doesn't define you. It doesn't define your destiny. It doesn't define your personality, who you truly are. Because sometimes I believe our attitude does define more. For example, like, because your attitude and the way you interact with person, that is what people see first in you. That tells who you are. So I believe your attitude and your authenticity does matter more than maybe your skin color, where you're coming from. I'm not saying that you should not place in your mind where you're coming from. That is not important. It's important, of course, where you're coming from. But you see these people that always boast of who they are, where they are coming from, because they have the power to do whatsoever they want to do to other people. That is not right. That is not right. Besides, that does not define you, because you have the privilege to do whatsoever you can't, you know so that does not really define me. My skin color does not define me. I am a child of Elohim. I am loved. I am smart. I am beautiful. And I can do anything that Yahuwah wants me to be on this planet. And I am here for a purpose, because every one of us have a role to play on this health here. You have a role to play, either by you sharing things to help other people out, or either by you helping others out, or be encouraged to other people. you know you are also playing your part, you are playing your role. And this is why you also have to focus on your own role, because everybody are called differently. This is why I don't really pay attention to a lot of confusion and noise, because I believe I was called in a different way. I have a purpose, and I have a role to play on this planet. So each one of us have our role to play, and each person have their own blessing. Okay, we all are blessed differently, and this is the reason why you should never compare yourself to other person, because comparison is one of the worst thing you can do to yourself. Okay, so yeah, you can't compare yourself to other people, and you don't have to behave the way other people behave, because you are different. You are different, and your purpose is different, and you are called in a different way, and you have to fulfill your purpose. But you also have to know your purpose and why you were called, and you don't have to behave as other people. And yeah, this is a real story. This is a true life story that happened, that have went through. It's not the first time, as I've said before. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not even the third time. But it's really sad that we live in a world that we can, appreciate one another, love one another, support one another. But it tends to, like, people have their own different opinion. People have the way they feel concerning other people, but I am not like that. And I'm not going to let that to define my personality, who I am. And that is the reason why I didn't really, like, start yelling at her either, or start arguing with her, or saying all sort of things, because that is not my personality. That is not how I was brought up in my home. And yeah, I wasn't going to like focus on that energy, because that is a negative energy, to be honest. That is a totally negative energy, and that is a red flag to even start from. Is a total red flag to even like me arguing with her on the street, like even like saying to her, who are you talking to? Blah blah blah. No. I wasn't made for that. I wasn't made for that, and that is not my purpose. So I am truly thankful, really, really thankful of the education I was brought up with in my home. And mom, if you are watching this, I just want to let you know that you are the best mom ever. And thank you so much for the education you have given me. And I pray for Elohim to help me to able to educate my kids that way as well, without no prejudice, without no, without me not educating them that some people are better than them, or they are better than all people. They just have to like be themselves, be educated and love people, because hatred is not good at all. Having hatred in your mind is like a disease. It's like a disease. Like having hatred is not good. In the mind is not good. Like having hatred in your mind, or even hating someone for no reason, is not even a thing like to even think of. It's not really a thing that you will just wake up to and think like, okay, I don't like this person, I don't like this certain type of person, maybe because of their skin color. I believe is a deal for people. They just wake up and think like, today, okay, I'm gonna like hate you, hate you, hate you. I don't know why. Like seriously, I don't laugh for such thing. It's funny. It's funny because these are the things I did experience while I was growing up back home in Africa. I didn't experience such thing, because I know in Africa that you see like you and your neighbors, like everybody live together, everybody like drink together, eat together, laugh together. That is how I was brought up, and that is what I know. So I am familiar to you, to living together, loving people, share with them if you are able to help, give to people if you can. So these are the things I was brought up with. I wasn't brought up like with hatred, or even like thinking because people have a different skin color. No, I wasn't brought up that way. I needed a little water because my throat is a bit dry. When I'm talking, my throat really dries up easily. So yeah, drinking some water is very, very good, and it does help. And yeah, I'm glad I'm able like to film now on my computer, because last time, yeah, I have done live before, yeah. I think that was few days ago, like I don't know, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. That was the first time I tried it with SteamYard on my computer. That was so relieving. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe yeah, I didn't do something right. So it was my fault. And I wanted to come here just like chit chat with you, and also share this little story of mine with you. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. Trust me. You have to be a light in the midst of darkness. You have to be a light in the midst of darkness, because when there is light, darkness will totally disappear. And you have to be peace in the midst of calamity. You have to be peace. So you don't have to be afraid the way people treat you, or the way they have been taught. to treat others. You don't have to be afraid about that. You just have to know that you are unique, you are special. You are very, very special, that some people are even triggered seeing you. Even your presence alone is like fire. There are people that can't even withstand you when they see you. I've noticed that when some people see you, they can't withstand you, because we are energy. We as a human, we are energy. We are like magnets. You doesn't magnet people. You magnet one another. So when you see people with negative energy, for example, you will definitely notice that, excuse me, you will definitely notice that, oh, this is the energy is not like, it's not like collaborating with each other. And sometimes when you also meet positive people, you do connect. And this is when you meet some people, you just connect like instantly. It's like you have met these people for 1,000 years, because these people have positive energy, and you connect that positive energy instantly. And when people are negative, you also connect with that negative energy. And that is how you when people feel. Sometimes you see, when you meet with negative people, it's just like you are worn out. It's because you are absorbing that energy as well. And how am I going to like even explain this? I have something in my mind that I want to explain, but it's not coming through my tongue. Yeah, so that is how you feel sometimes when you connect with negative energy and positive energy. So I'm just telling you, don't be afraid. Even sometimes when people, like what I just said, like this lady was yelling at me for no reason. I didn't do anything to her. I didn't insult her. I didn't even go close to her. I was just walking on my own, like doing my own thing, minding my own business. Suddenly, I heard a voice like screaming, yelling, like deep inside me. I was like, "What? What the hell? What is going on here? What is she even talking about? Like, what?" I'm sorry. I was like, "I'm sorry. I'm not the cause." So there are people like that. There are people like that. You will meet these people. You will come across these people, and don't be afraid. And just behave maturely. Behave maturely. Just concentrate on your way. I know if you were some people that wouldn't have been able like to take it, because it looked like an insult. Of course, it's an insult. Of course, it's an insult. Somebody just like from nowhere just yelling at you for no reason. But personally, because I do behave different, I have a different behavior. I wasn't going to stand with her on the street yelling nowhere, because you have to have some standard in life, that such thing, you don't even want such thing like to come close to you or even stain you. It's just like, I don't want you to stain me. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. I forgot to connect my computer. And such things should not happen ever while doing live. you know, shouldn't happen ever. So be careful. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I just like connect it back. Don't be like me. These things does happen. Okay, this is gonna let me like next time before I even go live. I remembered before I went live, I wanted to like plug it in, but it escaped me for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. So as I was saying, I wasn't going to let her behavior even like brings me down, because no, we are made differently. We have a different behavior, and we don't behave the same. And I wasn't I wasn't going to put myself in that class at all. Like, I wasn't going to put myself in that class. I just ignored her because that is the best I could do. Just like, just ignored. Like, that didn't even happen at all. Like, it didn't happen. It didn't happen, not on this planet. It didn't happen. So, yeah, I just ignored the situation, just walk my way through home. When I get home, oh my goodness, I was laughing. I started laughing. I truly laughed hard that I didn't know what to say and I didn't know how to explain the story. But afterward, to me, I just take it normal. But I thought she wasn't feeling fine. That is the reason why I didn't take it personal. I didn't take it personal at all because I know something was off. Something was off, and I wasn't going to like put myself in that standard at all. Because, as I have said, you have to have some standard in life that there are some certain things you have to ignore. So that is what I did. And bravo to me. I believe I did well. If you think I did well, do leave your comment in the comment section. Yeah, and let me know what your thoughts are concerning this issue. If you've also been through such thing, let me know in the comment section. Anyway, I'm not like trying to bash at her, even though she did such thing. I know she wasn't feeling fine, and I'm not using this as a negative story. I'm using it as a positive story, just in case any one of you, any one of my sister that that is living in the diaspora, you have been through such thing. I just want to let you know that you are worthy, you are resilient, you are you are beautiful, you are smart. Don't put yourself in a such standard. Just ignore the situation. Just try to hold on yourself, like stand still. Just forgive that person instantly if you can, because forgiveness is good. Forgive it's not that forgiving someone is not that you are not smart enough. It's just for your peace of mind. Because when you forgive some certain type of people, even if they don't deserve it, but it's still gonna give you peace of mind because you're gonna have peace within you that such person did wrong, but you forgive that person and you didn't take what that person did personal and you didn't like put that in your mind. Because sometimes you see, when somebody did you wrong, uh, you keep it in your mind. Uh, Gradually, this thing will start growing gradually. Then it started growing big, in your heart, and these things can start causing you some hurt whatsoever is called. So I don't want that. I don't want to like keep anything in my heart that is not meant to be in me, that is not meant to be in my heart. I just want to live freely. I want to live freely, and I don't really like want to like have any hate or anything in me. I just want my mind to be free because having free mind is very, very important. And that does give you a peace of mind as well without you having dirty thought or even things that are not meant to be in your mind with other people. So it's not right. And I just look at her, I just laughed and I said, I forgive you. I was even praying while that while that situation was going on, while I was going through that situation, I was even praying like, Habaya, please give me strength to ignore her. And I was saying my heart, I forgive you, I forgive you. So yeah, that is what I did. And that is what I went through on the 4th of October 2020. I didn't keep it with me. And beside, there was a day again I saw this same person. After that has happened on the 4th of October 2024, because I normally go to this place all the time. So I went again. I went to the shop. Did I went to the shop? I believe, yeah, I went to this shop again to buy stuff. So my wife coming back, I saw this person again. She was walking down and I was going upward. Instantly when she saw me, she was just running. She was running. I was like, what the heck? What is she doing? So that truly tells me, even from the right beginning, I know something wasn't right. She wasn't feeling fine. And after I saw her running away, I was like, okay, girl, I don't know why you are running. I know you are not feeling okay. You are not okay. So you see, so sometimes you don't have to like take what people does or they or how they have treated you too personal. They might not be 100% in their mind, so all you can do is just ignore them. That is my advice. Just ignore them, forgive them, ignore them, and just continue your way. That's it. Okay, that's it. So that is what your girl been through. Not it's just that's just like little pieces of, how will I call it? A little pieces of maybe sand or salt whatsoever it whatsoever I'm going to describe it. Yeah, but I don't really like, I don't really like focus on negative things. So yeah, I'm not going to like focus on that because it's in the past, and I wasn't meant to focus on that at all. So I'm using this to encourage you to keep on moving, even when people do such things to you in the street. Just ignore them. That is the best way to go because you are different, you are made different, you are matured enough. So just ignore them. Okay, my love, I have come to the life of this video. I know I didn't inform you, but I'm so sorry. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next live. Yeah, I might do live soon, but I don't know. Maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow, but I don't know. I will see you. I will see you in my life, and do take care of yourself. And I hope you stay blessed, you stay safe wherever, anywhere you are. Stay safe and stay blessed. Take care of yourself. Don't let these things bring you down at all. Do not let these things bring you down. Just keep on focusing on yourself, on your story, on anything you are doing. Don't focus on the negativity, on the stuff, people, even like, on the haters. Do not focus on these things. Just keep on going, keep on doing you, keep on rocking you. You are enough. Okay, thank you, my love. Bye.